Liverpool's upcoming Premier League showdown with Chelsea is no ordinary fixture. It is a clash steeped in rivalry, ambition, and the weight of expectation. But this particular encounter at Stamford Bridge comes with an added layer of drama: injuries. Manager Arne Slot must navigate one of the most challenging periods of his short Liverpool tenure so far, as key players are either ruled out or facing late fitness tests. For supporters, the build-up to this game has been consumed not only by tactical debates, but also by constant updates from the treatment room. With Alisson Becker sidelined, several promising youngsters recovering from setbacks, and forwards Hugo Ekitike and Federico Chiesa racing against the clock to prove their fitness. The Chelsea fixture is shaping up to be a stern examination of Liverpool's resilience. This comprehensive report delves deep into Liverpool's team news, exploring each injury in detail, analyzing the implications for Slot's tactics, and offering insights into how the Reds may line up for one of their biggest challenges of the season. The importance of the Chelsea fixture. Whenever Liverpool meet Chelsea, the stakes are high. Both clubs carry elite expectations, both are rebuilding under new management structures, and both boast squads filled with international stars. Matches between them often swing on fine margins: a moment of brilliance, a defensive lapse, or a refereeing decision. For Liverpool, this fixture takes on extra weight given their current position in the table. Slot's side cannot afford to drop momentum, especially with title rivals like Manchester City, Arsenal, and Tottenham pushing hard at the top. Yet, Liverpool's build-up has been complicated by injuries that have stripped away some of Slot's first-choice options. The manager has repeatedly emphasized adaptability as a theme of his tenure, but the latest setbacks will test that philosophy like never before. Alisson Becker. The devastating blow-no injury dominates the conversation, quite like that of Alisson Becker. Widely regarded as the best goalkeeper in the world, the Brazilian has been a cornerstone of Liverpool's success since arriving from Roma in 2018. His composure, shot-stopping, distribution, and leadership make him irreplaceable. Timeline of the injury: Alisson picked up his latest hamstring injury during midweek action. The sight of him clutching his leg and being helped from the field sent alarm bells ringing across Merseyside. On Thursday evening, medical reports confirmed the worst. Alisson is expected to miss several weeks, ruling him out not only of Liverpool's next few league games, but also Brazil's international fixtures in November. Slot's update was cautious, but clear. It's always difficult to say the amount of days and weeks, but for the upcoming games, he will not be part of us or for the Brazil team. Alisson's influence. The impact of losing Alisson cannot be overstated. His presence has often been the difference between victory and disappointment. Whether it is saving penalties, dominating high balls, or starting counterattacks with quick distribution, Alisson provides security and confidence. His absence leaves a psychological as well as tactical void. Giorgi Mamardashvili's opportunity. Every setback brings opportunity. And for Giorgi Mamardashvili, this is the chance of a lifetime. The 23-year-old Georgian joined Liverpool with a reputation as one of Europe's most promising keepers. Now he is set for his Premier League debut. Supporters will be watching closely to see how Mamardashvili handles the pressure. Can he command the defense? Will his reflexes stand up against Chelsea's attacking firepower? Early reports from training suggest he has impressed teammates, but there is no substitute for the test of Stamford Bridge. For Slot, Mamardashvili's debut offers a glimpse into the future. Alisson remains Liverpool's number one, but at 32 and with recurring hamstring issues, the need for a capable deputy has never been clearer. Hugo Ekitike. Racing against time. Next on the injury watch list is Hugo Ekitike. The French forward, still adjusting to life at Liverpool, felt discomfort in his hamstring during the Champions League defeat to Galatasaray. Initial fears suggested a serious issue, but subsequent scans offered more encouraging news. France call-up boost Ekitike's inclusion in France's national squad signals confidence in his recovery. For Liverpool, that is a major boost. Even if he is not ready to start at Stamford Bridge, having him on the bench would provide Slot with a dangerous option. Why Ekitike matters. Liverpool's attack has been reshaped under Slot. With Diogo Jota tragically gone and Luis Diaz often linked to transfer speculation, new signings like Ekitike must step forward. His pace, dribbling, and ability to run in behind make him a unique weapon. Against Chelsea's high defensive line, his skill set could prove decisive. If declared fit, Ekitike may not play the full 90 minutes, but his presence alone could stretch Chelsea's defense and open space for Mohamed Salah and Darwin Nunez. Federico Chiesa. The Italian wildcard Federico. Chiesa's situation is less serious but equally important. The Italian winger has been nursing a minor niggle, one that has restricted his training in recent days. While Liverpool's medical team believes he can recover in time, His role against Chelsea may be limited to a substitute appearance. Chiesa's value when fit. Chiesa offers dynamism, versatility, and creativity. He can play wide or centrally, take on defenders, and produce decisive moments. For Slot, having him available, even if only for the final half hour, adds another dimension to Liverpool's attacking arsenal. Risk versus reward. The question is whether Liverpool should risk Chiesa at all. With a busy schedule ahead, rushing him back could lead to longer-term issues. But in a game of this magnitude, even 20 minutes of Chiesa could make a difference. Slot faces a difficult decision. Trey Nyoni, the teenage prospect at just 16 years old, Trey Nyoni has already made waves in Liverpool's academy. His performances in the UEFA Youth League have drawn attention, but an unfortunate knock in Istanbul forced him to fly back in a protective boot. Caution, first Liverpool will take no risks with Nyoni. The teenager is a long-term project, and his development cannot be jeopardized. While fans would love to see him on the bench against Chelsea, Slot is unlikely to include him unless he proves fully fit. The bigger picture, Nyoni's emergence is symbolic of Liverpool's strategy under Slot, blending established stars with exciting youth. His injury is a minor setback, but his future remains bright. Giovanni Leoni, ACL nightmare. For Giovanni Leoni, the news is much harsher. The talented 18-year-old defender suffered an ACL injury, one of the most dreaded setbacks in football. Surgery has been successful, but the road to recovery is long, typically 9 to 12 months. Why ACL injuries? Hurt more beyond the physical toll, ACL injuries test a player's mental resilience. Leoni now faces months of rehabilitation away from the action. The club will support him fully, but it is a reminder of how cruel the sport can be. Looking ahead, the silver lining is Leoni's age. At 18, he has time to recover and resume his career. Liverpool's medical and coaching staff will ensure he returns stronger. For now, though, his focus is simply on healing. Jayden, another young talent. Sidelined Jayden, one of the standout strikers from Liverpool's U21s, has also been ruled out. A hamstring injury sustained in youth competition has left him facing a long-term absence. The impact on development at 18, Dens was on the cusp of pushing into first-team consideration. His goal-scoring instinct and work rate had impressed coaches. This injury halts that momentum. The clubs support Liverpool are determined to manage Dens carefully. Like Leoni and Nyoni, he represents the future. The setback is frustrating, but with proper guidance, Dens will bounce back. Tactical implications for Arne Slot with Alisson out, Mamardashvili in, and doubts over Ekitike. Chiesa and Leoni, how will Slot approach Chelsea? Probable Exons, goalkeeper. Giorgi Mamardashvili. Defense, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, Andy Robertson midfield, Alexis McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch attack, Mohamed Salah, Darwin Nunez, Luis Diaz, with Ekitike or Chiesa as options from the bench. Key adjustments, goalkeeper transition. The defense must protect Mamardashvili by reducing the number of high-risk situations. Pressing triggers. Without Jota and with Chiesa, a doubt, pressing patterns may shift. Salah and Nunez will need to shoulder more responsibility. Youth depth. With Nyoni and Dens unavailable, bench options will lean on experienced players and perhaps emergency promotions from the academy. Ekitike, hamstring,